Hi guys, and welcome to the first episode of The Antidote for 2020. And I'd like to say that this is backed by popular demand. I've had lots of friends and family ask me what's happened to my YouTube videos, so this is for you guys. As you can see, I'm in a GP practice right now. This is one which I serve in Leeds on the evenings and the weekends, and I've had to make a video, unfortunately, to rant about an article I've read lately from the BBC, which was talking about the powers that be in the NHS encouraging us to do more for climate change, suggesting that we should either walk or cycle to work or use our water bottles when we're on the wards or in the hospitals. For me, I just think, do me a favour. You've got poor staff members, nurses who are on their feet 14 hours a day, coming home in the middle of the dark, in the night, and you're telling them, why don't you just walk a bit more? Why don't you just do a little bit more and help climate change? Why don't you bring in your water bottle? I'll bring in a water bottle if you provide me with a nice water fountain. If you've ever been to an NHS ward and looked at the kitchen facilities that we have on those wards, they're abysmal. You've got a tiny cramped kitchen where half the appliances in there don't work. You've got a tap which gives you lukewarm water at best, and you're telling them bring in a bottle water that you can refill from the taps there. It'd be nice to have a water fountain on the ward. Maybe that'd be quite practical. And it's this case of the people making these suggestions involved in management in the ivory tower that don't realise we don't all have an espresso machine as you do on your office floors. We don't all have water fountains which give us nice room or chilled water like you do. We're dealing with printers and photocopiers which break all the time. Let's sort those inefficiencies out and make a difference through climate change there by not having such poor equipment, such outdated equipment which is poorly serviced. And that's where we could make a real difference. I just think this is not the biggest thing that the NHS should be doing, and talking about this subject is just really just trying to join the moral bandwagon, just trying to pretend that, we're all in it together. Well, you know what, guys? Why don't we just save the NHS first of all, and then we can move on to climate change. Let's get our ducks in order. I've already got Janet in reception working on solving the Middle East crisis, and Bob, who's one of our nurses, is just about to solve world hunger. So don't worry, we've got those two covered, and we'll come on to climate change next. But thanks so much for telling your staff what more they can do, as if they're not doing enough already, and not really talking about what more you could do to support your staff to keep this cohesion going in the NHS. I had to start 2020 with a rant. I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, and I hope there'll be more positive stories to talk about in the next videos. Maybe coronavirus, we'll see. I've left a link in the comment section below to do with my company called Medicalchain, and it's our latest monthly newsletter which we always form, and that gives a nice summary of what we've been doing in 2019 and essentially why I've been so busy and why I haven't been making these videos as much. Take care guys, and see you in the next one.